Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Prologue mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue. Press WASD to move T3M4, then turn. Press caps lock to toggle first-person free look. Hold Control to look about. You have new quests. To view your quests, open the game menu, Default Escape, and look in the journal, Default J. This room contains the glass field cylinder and the communications console. To target one of these objects, move close to it, left-click on it, or press Q or E to cycle through available targets. To interact with an object, first target it, and then left-click on it. You will come across many containers, some of which will be locked. The computer spike you just picked up can be used at computer terminals to access functions, such as opening doors. This is the main hold. use your weapon to bash it open. Click on the bash icon or press 1. Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a workbench. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to the storage compartment, but the door is sealed shut and cannot be opened from the outside. If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M. This is the medical room. The med pack can stabilize your condition. Success! You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Prologue mining station. But you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now. This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you will find many parts and lines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up. This is the cargo hold. Use the keycard you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen. If you encounter a difficult lock on a container or door, you can use the security tunneler on it. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices. 3CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship. Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now you can invite him to join you if you wish. You chose a response that 3CFD did not like. He will still join you, but if you keep treating him poorly, he will become upset. If you treat him nicely, it may open up new dialogue options when you talk to him again. 3CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on the portrait or press Tab. Later, when you have more companions, you can add and remove party members from the party screen in the game menu. Sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. To open the change your target by pressing Q or left click on the object you want to attack an enemy. Left click on the words leading the sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again, more sensor droids emerge from the container. You can pause and unpause combat by clicking on the hourglass icon in the lower right area of the screen. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat, this box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. You found a grenade in the container. With grenades, you can damage multiple enemies at once. To throw a grenade, click the grenade icon. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the map. This box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. These sensor balls will find any useful items when you kill them and prevent enemies too. After combat, ensure and search your enemies' remains. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat, this box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. There are two weapon configurations in the equip screen. This is useful to switch between ranged and melee weapons. To switch or unequip weapons, if you have completed combat training, you may still continue to use the metal box to display the combat training messages from the game. This is the garage. To access the area beyond this door, you'll have to use sewing. Click the sew. This is the main hold. This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to repair yourself. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit. This is the utility lift. You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk. Don't forget to explore the other side of the Ebon Hawk. This is the port side of the Ebon Hawk. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts here back down below to get main power restored. Exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success! The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage. The bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench. You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly. This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk. You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk. When the Ebon Hawk has landed, this is where you will go to exit the ship. the Paragus mining station. To dock with Paragus, left-click on the Paragus planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button. Show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.